Yo, what's going on guys? In today's video we're going to do a reaction to T3 Arena's new video that's just come out, explaining about new little updates like 5v5 and maybe even more updates. If you like this type of content, make sure to like and subscribe. I also stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday and Friday, so stop and by. If you want to join my Discord, I'll leave it in the link down below. Enjoy the video.
Hello T3 Arena, this is Lazy Kaz.
And Gordo.
We've mentioned a few times in our Q&A.
Yo, just one thing, I've got to say Lazy Cat is killing it in the fashion department. Look at those little rose-coloured shades. Damn, Gordo's slacking a little bit there, but
5
that's for another video.
versus 5 mode is in the works. Now, since T3 Arena is a 3 versus 3 game, there's a lot of mechanisms that we need to change for 5 versus 5.
Today, we'll be sharing some details about what we've been working on and the changes that will happen for 5 versus 5. So spoiler alert, this whole video is a spoiler.
Let's
Also,
go.
an important note before we start. All of the designs that we discussed today are subject to changes, so the final game mode could be a bit different from what we show you today.
Now, without further ado, let's dive deep into our 5 versus 5 development update.
First of all, let's talk about maps. 3v3 maps are definitely too small for 10 players. Imagine
Oh, 100%. You could, hey guys, could you imagine 10 people in this little map there? You can imagine like having like a Kelvin, a Jabali, a Fort, like some crazy thing. There'd be no space to actually play.
packing 10 players in Service Station, the TDM map.
Yeah.
Drop a comment below, which map do you think might work for 5 versus 5?
But it's definitely not Service Station.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Either way, we need to create bigger
It would make funny content though.
maps that have more lanes and bigger areas for team fights.
I always thought with this map it was well too big for
The Emerald
3v3.
Hall control map is the first map that we designed for 5v5.
Yeah, its beta version was launched during Season 2, and we're doing all of our play tests in this map right now. Now, 10 players play very differently in this map than 6 players. A lot of the areas that don't typically get used in 3 versus 3 become very critical in 5 versus 5. For example, the enclosed rooms will become very important for the two teams to battle and take control of critical rooms. You have more teammates to work with, and not all of you need to stay close to the control point at all times.
Yo, that's a really good change, that, because I feel like once you got the control, most people just generally sit around the control area, but you know you've got that couple seconds for another team to take it over, so I think teams are definitely going to just get the control and then just reposition somewhere else. So these small rooms are going to be cool to play with.
So, guarding in front of the enemy respawn point will also become more practical. Of course, you still don't want to spread too thin across the map, or you'll get knocked out too easily when a full stack team catches you by surprise.
Apart from maps, another thing that we need to change is heroes. We're planning to make big changes to the playstyle of each hero. Heroes will get an additional active ability that complements their style, meaning 2 actives and 1 ultimate abilities.
So that's a cool idea. I'm wondering if they're just going to bring out a completely new passive, or it'll be on top of the other passives you'll be able to get.
Will be at your service. For example, Mark's second active gives him faster movement speed until cancelled.
Nice.
And Iris's second active allows her to block enemy healings. Now, Gordo, what does it mean in practice?
First of all, abilities will be thrown around the battle with much.
Yo, Iris is going to have a complete rework. Well, that's 20 bullets instead of 50, and it looks like it's like a single fire or at least slow fire rate type gun.
Battles will be more intense than in 3 versus 3. Even messy at times, but definitely fun. Secondly, you'll be paying more attention to cooldowns. The 3 abilities have different cooldown periods. You'll miss the right timing to create combos if you don't pay attention to that. Thirdly, there will also be a lot more counter strategies. So learning about what abilities each hero has will give you so much more strategic advantage than in 3 versus 3.
Yeah, this is going to completely change team comps as well, especially like you're really going to have to pick out a whole strategy for 5.
With the heroes, we're not only changing the abilities, but also their balancing. You can expect that the stats in 5v5 game mode will be different. You'll essentially be playing with a totally different set of hero stats, and we'll try to make it as seamless as possible. The main reason to change the balancing is to keep the game pace reasonable. We will nerf some stats so heroes won't get knocked out too quickly. For example, damage of Vanguard heroes like Jabali will be changed so that they don't get too OP up close.
That's a really good change, that. Very good.
How do you think the heroes might be rebalanced? Drop a comment below and let us know. Now,
Also, drop a comment about the whole situation with the reactions. Did you like these type of reactions? And then also about the 5v5.
Now, when should we expect 5v5 to be available, Gordo?
Well, in the next few months, we may bring back the lab, where we'll test this new game mode.
Good choice, good choice.
Internal playtests are still taking place now, and we don't have an exact date yet. But we'll definitely share with you when a date is confirmed.
It's also important to note that even when 5v5 is available in the lab, it will not be a full, complete thing. For example, in the test, only a few heroes will be available for selection.
That's a safe choice, that.
It may also be less optimized for older devices, so frame rate may drop significantly in certain situations.
Yo, could you imagine, guys, like seeing 5 enemies and your frames like drop to like 10 or something? That'd be absolute mayhem.
That said, we'll make sure that it will at least be a playable experience. And when it's available, we'll definitely need your inputs and thoughts.
So,
it's good that they're asking the community as well for it as well. It's nice that.
That's all for today's update on the status of our 5 vs 5 development.
And there are certainly more details that we didn't share today, so subscribe.
Oh, is he leaking out some juicy stuff as well coming up?
And stay tuned for more updates and news in the future.
Thank you for watching, and we'll see you all in the next one. Bye.
Sweet, it's nice that they're bringing out these little updates, you know, because they don't even have to do this, to be honest with you. But I mean, they've been working on this since Season 2, so you can tell they really care about this new game mode. I'm wondering how many different modes they're going to be doing. It'd be funny, like, having, I don't know, 10 players on, like, Payload Escort or something like that. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below, guys. I hope you like these type of reaction videos. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, where we have funny games and great challenges, so stop on by. Have a great day, guys.